first 2 rounds that we did today are the best rounds I've seen this horse jump at this specific height. What you've got to remember is, because the horse is quite a sturdy horse, it lacks blood. When it lacks blood, you have to generate the blood. So generating the blood, a little bit of keenness and freshness in the canter is where the jump comes from. Also remember, when the horse is keen and fresh, that's when it's got a big heart. When you start working the edge off the horse, if you get close to a fence or start approaching a big fence, he doubts himself, and that's when his heart drops out. So when he's fresh and pulling you, he'll jump anything. When he's quiet and too docile, he gets a little bit worried. I felt the horse jump very well today. I know that you said that the ride wasn't very good, but in your training, this is the amount of ability, this is the amount of energy that you want around the course of fences. Then all you want to do is practice around the course of fences so you can keep this energy but get the ride better. So when you land over the fences, you can get the control. When you've got this amount of commitment in the canter, if you're slightly off the fence, it doesn't matter, because you're committing to the fence, the horse doesn't worry, it eats the ground up and makes the jump. But overall, I felt this is the best I've seen this horse jump over big fences, and again we can move on from this. I felt through this training session Barney jumped quite well considering her age, and you rode her very, very well. If you watch your position here, you've got weight into your lower leg, and on your approach your hands are up and you're supporting it and following the rein that goes to the bit with good contact. So from your point of view, you could ask no more. Through your turns, yes, she's a little bit stiff, but yes, she's an older horse. So in your flat work, loads of 20-meter circles down into 10-meter circles, back out to 20-meter circles, figures of 8, leg yield, anything you can do to make the horse as supple as it can through its body. When you had the couple of stops through the turn, it's a very difficult turn for an older horse. She comes through the turn disunited at times, and then when she sees the spread coming, because she's an old grade A and knows what's happening, she then thinks, oh, shall I jump it or shan't I jump it? That's where you've got to be strong, sit up tall, as much pressure with your leg as possible, and then hope that she's willing and going to take the fence on. But overall, like I said with your other horse, you're riding well, there's nothing else to say. One thing you'd say about this horse is it has improved a hell of a lot. It's jumping much better, so well done. But what we need to do now is we need to improve the canter around the course of fences. If you watch this first round as you're jumping around, you're very busy in the saddle, and the canter is very stop start as it goes round. What we're looking for is the horse to keep a level canter to the fence, and when it jumps the fence, the maximum height is over the middle of the jump. Not that the maximum height is at the back of the jump. The reason we want the maximum height over the middle of the jump is purely because when it lands, we don't want it landing so far away from the back of the jump, which then down a related distance it puts you too close to the following fence. So if you're coming down a 3 stride distance and he jumps the first bit very big, you'll end up getting down there on 2 3/4, which will then put you close to the front rail of the next fence. So what we're looking for now is, yes, the jump is very good, but now we're looking to say, right, we need to control this power and we need to get the round smoother so the horse jumps each jump with an up and down motion. Not that the horse is rocking up and down, explodes over the jump and gives it the maximum height behind the fence and lands miles and miles away from the jump. But overall, very well done, and you still would not know what this horse has got to give you. If you use this different video angle because it's higher up, this will highlight the issue that I've just spoke about in the previous clip. Watch over some of the fences, how far out the back of the fence this lands, and this is what makes it difficult as you're coming down distances. Also, if you watch when it comes around the corner, the head comes up and the canter stride starts to come back at you and then encourages you to ram it. If the horse was to come through the corner with a short canter but the canter stride was continuing to come forwards, you'd find it a lot easier to meet your fence.